What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to another episode of my Path to Power. First, we're going to start off. We're going to open our free pack, and we get a steaming pile of mediocrity. Absolutely nothing. I got to say, I opened a bunch of packs on my main account looking for Team of the Season cards and came up empty-handed. But if you guys would still like to see, some of that pack opening and do a Q&A, leave that in the comments down below and let me know, because I would be more than happy to do it. It's been a little while since I've done a Q&A, so I think it could be a fun thing to do. We're doing a little bit of shuffling though. As promised in the last episode, it's time to change up the squad, and I went over to my Facebook page where I asked you guys to vote and said, which leagues would you most like to see in a hybrid side? And the two top leagues were the Bundesliga and the Liga BBVA. Now, obviously, you can take very, very easy routes. You've got Javi Martinez, you've got Özil. These two kind of make the connections pretty easy for these two leagues. The third was the N-Power League 1, which would make things extremely difficult, so I'm sorry, but I skipped over that. And the fourth was the Serie A, which I decided, hey, you know what, we can do a little bit of Serie A action as well. But right now, I'm just picking up a few players from the Bundesliga in the 4-4-1-1 formation. Farfan, Schürrle, Elia, all players that I might like to fit into a hybrid squad at this point. Really didn't know the direction I was going to go, but I knew that if I wanted to play Farfan, who I think is an absolute tank on this game, I'd have to get another Schalke right back as well to work with the hybrid side that I had in mind. We're also going to take Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, the Schalke striker. Only 71 pace on him, but that's okay. Went out and I bought Isco from Malaga. I believe he's a 20-year-old playmaker. He's been in transfer talks as Chelsea may be looking to swoop. So I thought, hey, I haven't used him yet on Ultimate Team. Let's give him a shot. Let's see how good he is. Also, if you guys want to skip ahead to the gameplay, there'll be a link in the or not a link in the description, but something in the description that lets you know when that starts. We're going to pick up Cesc Fabregas, DeMarcos, so two nice young Spanish center midfielders as well to complete a Spanish trio. Center forward, two CMs. They're all on 9 chemistry no matter who I put around them. Same thing, Huntelaar is going to be on 9 chem. Gonna go out and pick up Marcel Schmelzer, the left back for Borussia Dortmund. Gonna actually link him up. I've got Elia in right now, but he's gonna link up nicely with Andre Schürrle to get Schürrle up at that 9 chemistry. And Schürrle is a maniac on this game. I've played him in different positions with the Bundesliga. I've played him in a 3-4-2-1 as the left forward and the left mid. Didn't really like him in that formation, but playing him as an outside mid in the 4-4-1-1, he has a real capability of getting forward and overlapping on counters. He's good in possession. He's strong. He's fast. His shot when he gets inside is incredible. So hopefully we'll get some thunderbolts with him. Pick up Giorgio Chiellini. That means we're going to be going with Gianluigi Buffon or Gigi as well in net. Haven't used him yet. Well, I've used him once on my main account in a game versus Cal Freezy, and Cal can tell you that Gigi is an absolute menace. He saved my tail more than once. Throw on a cheeky 500 bid for Ugbana, but because of the Team of the Season and Christmas combined market crash, these guys are all going for next to nothing. 400 buy now for Gambarini. He's been one of my favorite cheap Italian center backs in all of the previous FIFAs, and I decided, hey, you know what? Let's go give him a shot. Let's check him out and see how he plays out in FIFA 13. Morale cards are going for next to nothing. Same with squad fitness. If you guys want to make a quick buck here or there, go throw some bids on these squad fitness cards. You can see I'm putting bids of 250, 300. I pick up a squad fitness card in here for 350 coins, or maybe 250 coins. Absolutely ludicrous pricing. And of course, you can get Morales for 150. There's the squad fitness we picked up. I'm not going to use it quite yet because Fabregas is the only one that needs a little bit of a fitness boost going in. There's a new tournament called the Best of the Best. You got to be at 5 stars though, and I don't think there's any other requirement beyond that. But 7,500 coins is the total, and with the market crash, it's so much right now. You're going to be able to get a great player with that 7,500 coins, or you can obviously invest the 7,500 coins and turn it into more. Going out here, got to get a CAM to CF card. Only want to pay 150. Consumables are cheap right now. Of course, the consumable market will kind of take care of itself eventually. So if you want to pick up a few cards and kind of hold on to them a little while, you'll be able to sell them on for more a good bit later. But the reason that it'll sort itself out is because consumable cards are exactly that. They're consumable, and once they're used once, they cannot be used again. And so there are only going to be as many out in the market as there are as many well, essentially as many packs are being open. So that's kind of the thought process that goes on with that. Whereas players, for the most part, people really aren't discarding them if they're decent players, and so the prices are just going to go down as the supply of them on the market continues to increase. First match, though, we're going into the semifinals of the Gold Cup. Wanted to see how this team fared, and the Gold Cup's always a decent shout to have a first look at a team. And this guy, he managed to hold me scoreless in the first half. I don't know how. 67% possession, 8 shots on target, 13 shots total. His team had practically zero chemistry, so I knew it would only be a matter of time before I got a little bit of a break and managed to get forward. And this is Andre Schürrle skipping on free inside. One more little step over, body feint inside, and that's an easy goal. Keeper left wondering how Andre Schürrle was able to get in that close to the net. But that's a nice little goal there in the 49th minute. I don't have as many 5-star skillers, 4-star skillers on this team, so the goals are going to be probably a little bit more team-oriented, possession-oriented, as that's kind of what the 4-4-1-1 is set up for in my mind. It's not as much on the counter. Unbelievable shot, though. Jefferson Farfan right there, but back to the skillers. Isco's 3 stars, Fabregas is 3 stars, and I believe DeMarcos is 3 stars as well. Obviously, Huntelaar, I believe, is 3-star. He might even be 2, but I'm pretty sure that he's 3, so you're going to see a lot of step overs and body feints coming in for me. Andre Schürrle, though, and Jefferson Farfan, both 4. I wanted to get Elia in originally because he is a 5-star skiller, so we still might try to find a way to work him in, but Jefferson Farfan, thunderous shot again right into the back of the net to give himself his second goal of the match there, 90th minute, sealing the deal. 3-0 going to be the final score in this one. I'm going to watch that back because that's just a lovely pure strike that hits the side netting, I believe, before going right into the back. And so we are moving on into the tournament. We're now in the Gold Cup final. Farfan getting the man of the match right there. And I was less than impressed with Huntelaar after that match. And I didn't really know if I wanted to keep him or if I wanted to go out and find somebody that might be a little bit more ball skill oriented. Because Huntelaar, essentially, he is that classic number 9 up front. He's best when he's in the box, taking 1 touch, maybe 2 touch, and then getting a strike off. And I kind of like to, I don't know, kind of hold the ball in the box, or, you know, use a bit of skill to get myself my open free shot. And Huntelaar's not exactly best for that because his ball control, yeah, leaves you a bit wanting from time to time, but couldn't find a match in the Gold Cup. And I thought, man, I don't know where everybody else is. And this is where I went out and had a look and thought, you know, who could I put in at striker right there? I believe Elia plays for Bremen, so if I got him, if I could put Elia in and play Arnautovic, but that would take Schmelzer off of the perfect chemistry. So I thought, hey, maybe we'll go out and get a player that'll link up nicely with Andre Schürrle, which could be any German, so I could put Mario Gomez up there if I wanted to. Marco Reus obviously would be a good shout because as we've used him before and we know how incredible he is, but I thought, we'll just give Huntelaar one more match, see how it goes. We'll head into the new 7,500 coin tournament. Couldn't get in right away. You can see the red stripe over my star rating. I thought, oops, oh look, I've got some gold players in my club. One will seal the deal. Matias Matigol Fernandez from Fiorentina. He is the most wondrous case of how are you not 5-star skills in FIFA. If you guys were to ever look for a YouTube video on him, you'd find out that he uses the fake Rabona probably more than anybody I've ever seen play. Managed to find a match though against FC Stars. He was a subscriber. I didn't know it at the time, but he's using a 5-2-2-1 formation with a very, very strong BPL side, and I wanted to smash him because of the 5-back. I'm not going to lie. Top net, the best net. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar hitting that near post and reaffirming my belief that, you know what, maybe he actually could be good in this squad. But there's the 1-touch, 2-touch. Manages to just get a little bit of free space, and that's going to be the strike that he needs, and just absolutely roofs it. 70% possession. That's the problem with the 5-back. He tried to counter every time, and I was able to just hold the ball really easily in his final third, working it all the way around the midfield. 40% possession in his final third is just an outrageous number, and you just cannot win games if your opponent is able to do that against you, like I was able to do against, I believe his name is Potato Orphan, which I'm not quite sure I fully understand, but it is his name regardless. Nice little bit of work all the way up the pitch, a little bit of possession. As you can see, I don't necessarily have the speediest players. I've got some nice pace on the wing, but Isco's about 77 pace. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, I think 71. And my midfielders, DeMarcos is quick. I think he's 88 pace or something like that. And he gets around very nicely. Lovely, lovely budget center back in this in La Liga. Fabregas near post, so OP. 59th minute manages to slot that in there. Fabregas is great in this formation, but with DeMarcos, I don't know if it's a combination thing, but Fabregas manages to get himself into wonderful positions moving forward and kind of acts as another center forward, center attacking mid-ish player that gets up there with Isco from time to time, just like he did there, managing to find gaps in behind the defense. And another lovely bit of combo play. And sometimes we just want to take goals and punish players, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Isco leaving it up for DeMarcos, getting forward, and that's an empty net. That's an easy goal. 3-0 going to be the final score in this one. Very convincing victory, even though he was using a 5-back pace counterattack style. We did manage to hold out. My defense with Chiellini, Gambarini, and Buffon is amazing. We'll show the match details just to let you know that we managed to hold on to it. 31% possession is what he got back to with 1 total shot on goal. That is the way we're going to come to a close to this episode. If you guys did enjoy, a like or thumbs up is greatly appreciated. It really does indeed help my channel out. Also, make sure you let me know if you want to see what my packs will look like and maybe do a little bit of Q&A, and I will get to work on that ASAP. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.